And tonight, live Doppler 2X looking at mostly dry weather. There have been a few blips every now and then on the radar scope. There have been just a couple of little tiny snowflakes and ice crystals falling out of the sky. That can happen sometimes when it gets this cold. But as you can see, things pretty quiet tonight across the region. And let's zoom on up to the northeast part of Ohio. Right here's Cleveland. We're looking at Lorain up towards Ashtabula and just to the north and west of Erie, Pennsylvania. And look at those bands of lake effect snow. That wind we have out of the west-southwest going right up the spine of the lake there, and as we animate this, you can see those bands working to the northeast. So if you have some travel plans into northeast Ohio along Interstate 90, especially east of the Cleveland area and then running up towards Buffalo, New York, you could really encounter some locally heavy snowfall as all this continues to swing on eastward and northeastward, affecting that region. Regional radar tonight showing those heavy bands continuing up to the northeast of us. The snow showers we had around this morning off to the east of us now into western Pennsylvania, moving away. We still have a few scattered clouds over the area, but you can really see that clearing approaching from the west and southwest. So our clouds, as we go through the night, will be thinning on out and going away, and that'll allow that mercury to drop down to about 10 to 15 degrees. The only, I guess, saving grace is the winds will still be up a little bit, so it should keep it from plunging to real bad levels. But already dropping down to 16 tonight, and we have a wind to match out of the west at 16 miles an hour. That wind chill right around zero with a relative humidity 56% and our barometric pressure on the rise. Our high today, 21, 15 degrees the low this morning. 67, the record high, 1971, and 9 below zero, 1958, and just a trace, once again, of some of that snow across the region. As we look at our weather check readings tonight, we'll start off across the northern part of our region, and up there, that's where we're seeing those temperatures in the teens. 16 degrees in Brookville, Jason Thompson there. Trotwood, Pat Leacan reporting a temperature of 20. Barbara Richards in Kettering at 19 degrees, and Gary Rust in Camden looking at an 18-degree reading. And the current temperatures across at least the southern part of our area, Bill Telsboro at 19, over in Yellow Springs, Jack Lebold 16 degrees, and Hope Kolke in the Bellbrook area looking at a temperature now of 19. So a pretty cold night out there. The teens to the north down to 12 degrees. In the Toledo area, looking up towards Chicago, we're seeing a temperature of 7, 26 down towards Louisville. So the closer you get to that snowpack to the west of us, the colder the air temperatures, and we're looking at some pretty stiff winds out there. 28 still up towards Fort Wayne. At least we're dropping below 20 miles an hour now at about 15 to 20 across western Ohio. But again, you factor in those winds, it makes it feel like 1 degree in Indianapolis, 3 at Lafayette, and look at that, 10 below zero up in Chicago. So a bitterly cold night on the way. And one of our new features here, we can look at some of the road temperatures, and you can see most areas tonight dropping down into the teens and 20s, and we have some cameras courtesy of ODOT. Right there's I-75 north at Interstate 70. You had time lapse there. You can see the traffic moving along. I'm probably in that picture somewhere. I wasn't there too long ago. But you can see traffic moving along just fine, and just a little bit of snow on the sides of the road. That's about it. But those road temperatures, of course, anytime you get down below freezing, that means that you're really looking at those cold temperatures. Could be some ice forming if you get any water on those roadways. Now, future track showing that we have some snow off to the northeast of us there tonight, but we'll be clearing out, heading down to 10 degrees for that overnight low. And then tomorrow, once again, during the morning, those lake effect snow showers continue, but we should see a lot of sunshine there on future track. Friday morning at 8 o'clock, 11 degrees, a breezy, cold start to the day. And then as we head on into the afternoon, Friday afternoon, again, the clouds south and north of us, your hour-by-hour forecast will find those temperatures climbing into the 20s and then dropping back off to 24 at 6 o'clock. And heading on in for Friday and into the rest of the weekend, we're going to be looking at planning forecast, which is going to show those temperatures as we head on into the weekend, moderating a little bit back up to 26 Saturday, 31 on Sunday, and then another blast of cold air due to arrive next week.